Yo. Who invented you? Why are you in my car? You just annoy people. I hate you.
Hey, is it just me, or does it seem like new cars coming out nowadays are getting worse and worse? Well, you're not alone. Let's check out a few people that probably share your same thinking.
So there's a couple of things that piss me off about new cars lately, and let me tell you why. So first thing off the bat, I don't like that these new manufacturers, especially luxury manufacturers, are putting basically just like screens and tablets all over the front of their car. Like, we understand that screens are cheap, so adding more screens doesn't necessarily scream luxury to me. It just seems like it's a cop-out to put more tech into your car, but not actually more useful technology to the driver. Next, I think that overly sensitive safety systems are really frustrating. Like, I know in my Tiguan, if I'm like driving, it will like think that I'm going to hit a car in front of me that I'm like kind of adjacent to, but I'm not actually going to. And then it will like sometimes apply the brake for me. And that's really aggressive and abrupt, especially when I'm like in control of the situation.
You cannot name me a worse feature on a new car than this right here, the auto stop start. It is absolutely the most annoying feature on any new car. The only good news is on some cars right here, like right, you have the button, just hit that, shuts it off, you don't have to worry about it. But a lot of cars, you have to hit that stupid button every time you start the car. And to me, the funniest part about this whole thing, that even if you like that auto stop start feature, you'll end up paying for it when you have to go to replace the battery. I mean, this is actually a huge battery for such a small little car like this. So yeah, whatever money you saved by having the auto stop start feature, you ended up costing yourself in future maintenance, let alone the extra components you have to deal with, like the extra starter and stuff like that.
Yo. Who invented you? Why are you in my car? You just annoy people. I hate you.
Does anyone know why a 2025 Subaru Ascent would be making the most high-pitched screech you could possibly hear when it only has 3,000 miles on it when you brake? And at first you think it's the rust or something from like the wind that's wet, but it's like happening all the time, and it's the most high-pitched sound ever, and you recorded it. So you bring it into Subaru, and Subaru's like, let's check it out, because, you know, it's under warranty. And then the tech says I can't duplicate the sound, and then you are triggered, because when you hear a mechanic say they can't duplicate the problem, you are so triggered. But then the like service lady who's like helping you, who does your paperwork and texted with you, was like, I heard it when I parked it, let me try it again. And then she tries again, she's like, I heard it, but the text was me. So you just send in your car in 2 weeks for an overnight visit so they can duplicate the sound, even though you just pulled out of the parking lot and you duplicated the sound. And it's so high pitched. Let me show you what it sounds like. I will play a video at the end of this video. And I said, it's just the brakes. Obviously, can they look at it? And she's like, the brakes look fine, so it could be something internal. And I'm like, well, has this been happening? And she says, well, it happens with older Ascents, but not your Ascent. Your Ascent should have the new part. And I'm like, well, clearly it doesn't have the new part if it's doing the exact thing that older Ascent's got an extended warranty for. So that's probably the problem, right? Anyways, I get to have this high-pitched sound in my brand new car for, I don't know, 2 more weeks, and then get a loaner. I have to get a loaner for my brand new car.
Where is it? Ah! I'm searching for the ah! You know, it's missing. Where is it? God damn it, all those goddamn regulations. We're missing it. Such a fast and brilliant machine, but then all of it comes together to one thing. The sound.
If you have a Kia, literally return it. Don't even get it. Don't even think about it. Okay? Because it's not worth it. The Kias are terrible. The Kias are so bad. And I've been in traffic. And my windshield wipers don't work. And I'm staring at my dashboard and there's a fucking cut in my thing. And it's bothering me. And every place I go is like, oh my gosh, your car is okay. No, it isn't, okay? You had my entire car stripped down to literally the chassis and the frame. The chassis and the frame! My car isn't even a year old! be a year old on this Sunday. It's Friday. Okay? I don't even have 7,000 miles on this car. I literally don't have it.
So update on my brand new car that has left me broken down multiple times, even though I've only owned it 2 months now. I was back at the Mazda dealership getting work done again for the second time in like a week and a half. I did just realize something really interesting yesterday. When I first got my car, it had 100 miles on it, which was really weird for a brand new car. It was my third brand new car in a row I've bought, and none of them have ever had that much. But when I asked why, they told me because it's been test driven a lot for some reason. It was used for a lot of test drives, they said. But what I find crazy and that I just realized yesterday is that when I got my car, I didn't have any plastic to peel off. You know, when you get a brand new car, you like peel off the plastic off the screen and like where the window thing is and all that. This was my first brand new car that didn't have that. So it makes me kind of feel like maybe somebody had the car before me and returned it. I don't know. Service also mentioned to me when I took my car another day that it was in there in September, which I bought the car at the end of November. So if it was there in September, I was not the one that took it there. That happened before I bought the car. Made it clear I don't want the car at all anymore. I bought this car. I spent the extra money on a nice, safe, reliable car for my kids. It is my mom's car, so I don't mind spending the extra money for a safe, reliable car. I don't want to have the chance of breaking down at all. It's not something I want to do with children.
Okay, so this is just, I don't know, I'm just ranting, but like new gen cars, like y'all just be doing stuff to do stuff, because please. Like, I don't like the continuous screen for the whole dash. Like, why is the dash a screen? Why is everything a screen? Why is there 5 screens in your car and you're driving? You're distracted. I'm sorry. And then like the people who were like relying on the cars like technology to like have you drive like you're at the edge of the road. You need to know how to drive like a regular human being. And then the gear shifting, like why is there buttons? Keep it the regular gear shift. Y'all just want to do stuff. That's all.
Maybe you're like me, you grew up poor, you have a little bit of fun money. Do not use it on a new car. My first 2 cars were beater cars, and I always lusted over the idea of a new car. I was fully convinced that if I got a new car, people would treat me more seriously, think I was more successful, and it would just change my life. In 2020, I got a job at Facebook that doubled my salary, so I decided to splurge on my first new car, Meet Tamago. The joy of having a new car lasted maybe 3 months before the absolute anxiety set in. There were so many hidden costs associated with leasing a new car. You have to get the most expensive insurance, so my insurance went from like $50 a month to $280. If I had known that, that would have seriously made me reconsider, and it completely changes the way that you drive. Before, when I had a beater car, I would be like, hit me, I dare you, I have nothing to lose. And with a new car, especially if it's leased, you have a lot to lose. Have to be really picky about where I parked my car because I didn't want people to ding it. I had so much more anxiety driving. You have to bring it to the car dealership or an authorized maintenance shop in order to get it fixed, and they charge so much more than if you have a beater car. Someone rear-ended me at like 15 miles an hour, so it wasn't even that bad. Usually that would cost me like $100 to fix. I brought it into BMW and it was $1,900. It's not like people treated me differently. It took me more seriously and like all these delulus that I convinced myself of. So is a new car worth it? Especially if you have to sacrifice other things in your life? No, girl, don't do it.
It's funny to me as cars get newer and the technology gets newer, I think they're actually going to get worse. This Mach-E does not have a door handle. This is a door handle, right? You pull on it, the door opens. This has a push button. Door opens. I have one problem with that. It snowed a little bit last night. Probably 1 or 2 inches. So my Avalanche is here outside, right? So the Mach-E would have a push button somewhere around here. You're going to have to find the push button, right? Instead of just pulling the door open, right? Wow, that actually worked. So the push button would be somewhere around there. I guess if you own an EV, you should just park it in a garage. If you don't have a garage, don't own an EV. Because this is a push. That latch has to disengage. So what happens when it's iced over? You're not going to be able to just pull the door open, right? It's not going to be a simple process like that. This is a grab handle, so this is only going to work after the door has unlatched.
Watermelon. Doggy.
Weetabix. Feed.
Watermelon.
Stop. Feed him.